Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are working on leveling up our legendary gems today. We've got 68, 68, 68 up here and they are waiting for us to push them just a little bit further. Now, in terms of actually getting them leveled up, we've been running Great Rifts about 10 levels higher than the gem itself. I think we're going to stick at 77 while we do the last couple of bits. Just so that we're not completely overdoing it. It is going to take a lot of money. Let's get in and let's see how this goes. This is going to be very different to a moment ago. I say a moment ago, I mean for you it was at least a day ago. Unless you're binge watching everything, at which point, you know, good on you. This is so different to speedrunning. I mean, it's exactly the same setup as the speedrunning set, but working with the Archon stacks rather than working with just Chandottos and speed to get everything killed. It's different, but the same. And Chandottos is supporting us in this, but it is not the primary source of damage. As I've outlined before, it's just there to give us a little bit extra. Now, if we were to change back to our face gem at this point, it would actually probably cause us more hassle than it's worth. Let's teleport just out of that for a moment. We've got plenty of time and we're pretty powerful, so I'm not too worried about how this rift is going to go. We could actually up the difficulty now that I see how everything's treating us in this. Still not brave enough to stand in explosions, but it's not a sensible thing to ever really do. So, I mean, this build has come on quite far, all things considered, since the start of the season. We've gone through a number of different varieties, progressions, changes. I like doing that with builds. I like adapting them to what you're trying to get out of them. Growing up with the face gem forced us into a certain play style, which was definitely fun and different, but now we're pushing on a little bit further. It's nice to have this this change and difference to what we're trying to do. Nothing over there. Right, let's carry on pushing further down. Hello, you. Getting a couple more Chandotto stacks before we go back in, because it does make a difference. And not an insignificant difference either. Is there as a supporting thing rather than a main damage dealer. Main damage dealer, of course, being Mantled Heal, but it does do quite a lot of damage, so. So why would you not use it? If it's available, of course. And it's not going to, like, potentially put you at risk. I mean, there's things that I would use that would definitely put me at risk, as we've seen with the face gem. So I can't exactly be one to comment on things like that, but let's just double dip this one. Not many packs in this this bit. Oh, geez, that's not good. Worrying? Maybe. Where is the Rift Guardian? Please die before you kill me. Oh, jeez. That was terrifying at the end there. Absolutely terrifying. Right. Okay, so gem upgrades. 90%. Yes. 90%. Yes. Okay, so we need to do one more run at least. But I'd say this is definitely going well. And we're up to Garrigan 611. Right, points go across the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the next one we're almost certainly not going to be able to afford. Tank Rush's Space. Convention of Elements. We'll hold on to that. I think the rest can all just go though. Gone, 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 gone. Gone. So the only thing we're missing is Tal's boots in that. Convention of Elements, did we actually have one? Yeah. Yeah, we do, and it's better than this, so let's get this salvaged up. Right, so in terms of Greater Keystones, we've got 15, we've got loads. So we're just going to jump in straight for another one. I'm going to keep it at the same level. I'm happy enough with that. And also we can't... Oh no, we can afford impact. Alright, well, let's go one level higher then. Finally managed to kill one of them. That's alright, we've managed to cycle it, we've got some Chandotto stacks. It should be good. And it'll help us level up faster. Little bit of double dipping. We're not going to have a huge amount of time doing it, but take advantage of it while we can. Although there's really not much going on in here. Which doesn't exactly bode well for the future. Got up 20 stacks, so it'll do. I want a better rift, that's what I want. I mean, we're still keeping 50% pace on time, but not being able to get straight back into Archon is worrying. Ow! That didn't trigger a death, but geez, if it wasn't scary. Like, tiny panic mode. Okay, halfway through the rift. And we are quite survivable. I mean, I do have to remember that, despite all the pain of everything that goes on. And fire chains, because, geez, I hate fire chains. We are pretty tanky for a glass cannon. Straight back in with the double dipping. Got up to 13 stacks of Chandottos, which should be enough to obliterate most things casually. Oh my god, look at how many commas there are in those health bars. See, I like this much better. Being able to kill stuff, having Ingeon trigger. That guy actually died so quickly, he didn't even finish his animation. It's always funny when that happens, as long as you don't get distracted by the mob and think that there's still something there when there isn't. Okay, into hell we go. Luckily, his minion had the shielding on rather than him. Oh, perfect time for the Rift Guardian to appear. Hey, Raziel. Health goes down quite quickly. And look at all this lovely loot. Okay, so Urshi. Upgrade 90%. Success, upgrade 90%. Success! And that gives us gem for tap. Oh, that makes me feel good. Okay, let's carry on putting up the Gogrok of Swiftness, because that is keeping us alive. We'll do it as much as we can. Yeah, great. We'll head back to town. We'll ID our stuff, and then I think we'll do all the extractions. Because we have quite a few death breaths, and it'd be good to get this part of the season generally. In fact, we're going to need to ID everything. So points, 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 points. So extracting Bull Kathos. Yeah. We're going to need to do more bounties in order to do that. Okay, well, I'll do that another time. This time we'll keep working with our Greater Rift Keystones, just to keep it nice and consistent. So, Fulminator's already been extracted. Wand of Woe, I'm pretty certain there's already one. Yep, over there. Gladiator Gauntlets, definitely seen them. Sunkeeper doesn't have a thing. Neither does the Bone Saber. We've already got Aquila Curus. We have many Conventions of Elements. String of Ears is already done. Bangs of Envelopment can go. Yeah, in fact, these can all just go. So. Gone, 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 gone. Back to the main page. Put that down with our various potions. And to drop off the gems. I don't think there's anything that I'm particularly forgetting from in here. Let's jump in for another Greater Rift. We'll keep pushing our gems higher. We can't afford to empower it anymore. But we can put it up to 79. Absolutely terrifying. Let's hope it's okay. so far it is not terrible. I mean, we're not making huge progress, but we are building up a lot of very nice stacks. Which are going to help us take out mobs, which are going to help us progress, and so on and so forth. And we should get ourselves into a nice rhythm from it. Yeah, it's very painful at this level. But I mean, you've got to push yourself, don't you? If you don't push yourself, then no one else will. And I'm actually thinking that survivability is really going to be our long-term issue. Certainly before we have problems killing things quickly enough. Immune, you and your little shielding thing. It's not going to protect you for long. We are absolutely stonking through this rift. Shield pylon, brilliant. Just a little brief pause to get some more Chandotto stacks. Shield pylon means we don't need to worry for quite a while over actually taking any long-term damage. There we go, that will do. A full set of Chandotto stacks, double dipping at 190 Archon stacks. Possibly the most powerful will be for quite a while. Right, shield pylon is gone, so we do need to be a little bit more respectful of our mortality. Okay, I think we're pushing on into the next area. I need more things to kill. Where are you all hiding? Oh, hello, speed pylon. That's definitely going to make things interesting. No to being in the middle of that. Yes to taking advantage of it, though. Okay, Rift Guardian is out. Stunned for a moment. Gave us enough time to get back into Archon form after hammering with the Bane of the Stricken. And I think that's pretty much what future ones are going to be like. Still, generally very happy with how that went. Let's try and put these up evenly, actually. 90%, 90%. 80%. And a failure. That's alright. It was still a predominant success. And we've got, oh my god, a lot of blood shards to use. So, Kadala, let's We could talk about boots. We could talk about... Let's talk about shoulders, actually.
Well, isn't that nice? That will look
My
nice
bag
on
is
you.
full.
Ancient Firebird's pinions, which is quite nice, but ultimately not really what we were looking for. Mantle of Channeling, both of those can go. Devil Tongue can go. Zweihander can go. Wrath of the Bone King can go. Let's have a look at this. Intelligence is worse. Vitality is worse. Critical hit chance is nice. Actually, Vitality is slightly better. Critical hit chance is nice, but it's not as good. No, it's just overall a bit worse. As Folly goes. Ring of Larceny goes. We've already got one of those towers. Stone of Jordan can go. Bad Firebird's Pinions can go. Oh, we already had some ancient ones. That's kind of funny. They were probably better. Alright, points go in, and then we're going to jump in for another rift. In fact, no, let's carry on asking for shoulders just quickly. Oh my word, stop with the Firebird stuff already.
I can't carry anymore.
That is pretty extreme in terms of all the Firebird stuff. Gone, gone, gone. Thanks, Kadala. I mean, I understand it's cold outside and you want me to warm up, but really. Let's try an 80. This is really pushing it further than I should, but I'm curious to see if we can manage it. Okay, we're just about getting through it. I think that went pretty well for an initial start, and the initial start is really where we're going to struggle in these later rifts. Once we're going, we should be okay. As long as there's actually stuff for us to kill, of course. I mean, if there's no elites for us to kill, then, as I've mentioned before, our cooldown issue will surface quite strongly. Double dipping, I love it so much. Onto it. Even better. Okay, let's try and take full advantage of this conduit. Now, the conduit doesn't give us Archon stacks for hitting with an Archon ability, but it does still give us Archon stacks if it kills things. So we'll end up with fewer stacks overall, but things will die easier, is what we'll find. I would say that was pretty damn successful. Once again, back in with the double dippings. built up a few Chandotto stacks just before we came back in. I think let's just push on to the next area. Oh, maybe I should have stayed. Juggernaut, so much health. And also, it takes up so much time, so we're not going around killing other things. It's the collateral impact of the Juggernaut that's a bigger problem for us. Actually slowing us down really puts a dent in our progress. Yeah, once that momentum is all disrupted, potentially in a lot of trouble. Right, shield pylon is gone, so we are back to worrying about what things do near us. It is pretty comfortable though, this GR80. I know it only takes a fraction of a moment for it all to change, but at the moment it's feeling okay. Let's hope Blighter stays put. You know, that's enough for us building up stacks. Let's just get right in and finish it off. All this stuff. Delicious, delicious loot. We still haven't found a second Primal Ancient, which is always a little bit disappointing. So, Bane of the Stricken is up to 73. Bane of the Trapped is up to 73 as well. 73 across the board. Yeah, I didn't think I could get any. Yeah, you did. Totally did. 4 more Garrigan levels, so we're up to 623 now. And a whole bunch more stuff for us to salvage up. So Wozichian, gone. Sultan Blinding Sand, gone. Furnace, gone. Archmages, Vicalge. I really wish more items would chain together well. Like something that made your mirror images shoot what you were shooting, and then using that, and then teleport, causing mirror images to appear. There's a lot of potential that could have been. There's a lot of missed opportunity, I think, is what I'm trying to say, with regards to the item synergy and getting very unusual effects. There's a lot that has been built in, of course, but most of it's been so specifically designed, and it doesn't feel like there's any happy accidents in the game. Right, Kadala, just before we go, we're going to ask for shoulders again.
That is too expensive.
And that's a big fat no. So that is all gone, and that is it for today, I'm afraid. We are rapidly running out of time. We've still got 12 Great Rift Keystones left. We need to run some bounties next so that we've got some materials in order to do some power extraction. I think that's probably what we'll do next time. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this series. If you are liking these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.